Welcome back. I'm Romo Dunze, and today we're doing a little scene of the 2026 schedule that I hope you enjoy. Now, we have our base, and we're going to add some highlights.
Dunze, touchdown!
To the end zone, touchdown!
He's got it! Touchdown, Dunze!
Not the friend.
Yo, Mari, what up, man?
How you doing?
What's going on, bro? Welcome to the CNG podcast, Pickem podcast, man. It's something we do every year, man. It's always a bunch of fun to pick the games with each other, man. I know you say you superstitious and all that, but man, I don't know if this is the show for you, but you might want to figure it out tonight, man. So wait on a couple of guys to get in here right now. You know, it's the first game of the year right now. It's Carolina. The beer to be at Carolina, man. So before we pick them, man, just CJ, what's going on? We got CJ in the building. The C of the CNG podcast is in here too. So, you know, we all gonna pick these games. We got Bobby from NFL Central, Chicago Bear Central. I think Crooked Commish from Chicago Clubhouse podcast is gonna be in here. But if not, hey, we're gonna rock how we rock, man. And then I think OG Allen, I think he's gonna be pulling up whenever he can. So, but with that being said, what's going on, fellas? What was y'all first thoughts about this NFL schedule right here, man? Like, do you think it was too hard, CJ? You think it's just the right amount of games, or it don't matter who's on the schedule? You schedule who you schedule. You got to play who you got to play. What's your thoughts, C?
Yeah, the schedule was definitely harder this year, but you know that's by design, you know.
Right.
Especially when they're thinking that the Bears had a fluke season last year.
Right. So what you think, Mari, man? What you think of the schedule today, man? Tonight.
You know,
what was your thoughts on the schedule, man? Do it matter who's on the schedule? We got to play. Certain games. Are you looking at? Are you like, man, well, this is a must-win. We can't lose. This is a trap game. Like, what were your thoughts overall about the schedule release, man?
I don't believe there's a such thing in the National Football League as a hard schedule or easy schedule. It's the National Football League. You're playing against the top of the top, the best athletes in every position across all 32 teams every given Sunday. That being said, I like how our schedule is set up. We're not playing anybody off a bye. We got a lot of rest days in between games and matchups. Even between like our quote-unquote hard teams like the Buffalo Bills, that's like coming off of like 6-8 days of rest, like playing a Thursday night and then playing another Monday night. So, you know what I'm saying? This is a prove-it year for this Bears team, and the NFL like met us halfway with that. You know what I'm saying? We've heard a lot of slack and a lot of trash talk from other teams and stuff like that, and now it's up for us to go and prove it. You know, I think that this schedule, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for prime time. I think that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to show up and show out.
CJ, how do you feel about the CJ?
I guarantee you was breaking up.
How do you feel about the schedule, man? Like, what's your overall thoughts? Do you think it's who you got to play? What's your thoughts, man?
I mean, it's definitely harder when you get to the back end of the schedule. I think the first part of the schedule may be easy. I don't want to say easy, but it may not be so difficult than the back end of the schedule. So while I was looking at it.
Right. I think the schedule, man. I just think the schedule is the schedule. You got to play who you got to play. It kind of is what it is. I disagree with Mari saying that there's no such thing as a good schedule or bad. Yeah, there's tougher schedules. There's easy schedules. Absolutely. The Dolphins schedule, I saw the Seahawks schedule, bro. Their schedules are tough as hell, bro. And it is what it is. Hold on, y'all get with y'all in just a second, man.
I can't say though, with that back half of the schedule, I do like that we have like 3 straight home games today. With the last game of the season is against Minnesota. I like, though we are facing like tough divisional opponents like at the end of the season, I like 3 straight home games. You know what I'm saying? I think that the Bears are capable of taking care of home field advantage. And I think we're going to be very hard to beat at home, especially with like how good this team is, how loud Chicago is. You know what I'm saying? Though we have the smallest stadium in the league currently, as of right now, you know what I'm saying? That stadium is still rocking. We still got the monsters of the Midway. We tapping into that mythos of Chicago Bear history. I think we're going to be a hard team to beat at home. And depending on how we're coming into that back half of the season, I expect us to be like a winning team and in the playoff hunt towards that back half of the schedule. I think that stadium is going to be rocking. I think it's going to be very hard for Detroit to play there. I think it's going to be very hard for Green Bay to play there, man. I think we're going to be, especially Green Bay on Christmas at home. Yeah, you're telling me, I like our chances. I like our home field advantage this year.
I muted myself. I feel you, Maury, man. I just think I think the home field advantage means more these days than what it used to, man. We got a quarterback that can pretty much win you games with his arm in the cold. So we got a lot of people that's coming to Soldier Field, bro. They got to come to the tundra, man. They got to come to that cold. They got to do what they got to do to get here, man. So I think that's going to be a very good season for us. But I think we proved that we can win on the road more this year. I think that this is the year that the Bears ascend, man. Caleb Williams ascend. I think we all just ascend. I just think we all ascend. Hold on, y'all. What's up, Cream? Cream says happy Friday, man. We got one more thing I need to add in here, man. Then we're gonna get to it. Just waiting on Bobby to get in here. I think Crooked Commission's coming in. Then we can start picking these games, man. Let's see what I got, man. And I got this up here just for reference. So if anybody wants to, let me see if I can go back to this. So when anybody wants to go try to look at the schedule, we can kind of see all of it right here. You know what I'm saying? So, I did the best I could with this right here. But we can always use this as a reference point. So we're going to go back to the game one, man. Go back to the game one. And what I've seen, a lot of the schedule, Mari and CJ, is that we're playing a lot of – Caleb is going against a lot of former number 1 overall picks, Mari.
Yeah, he is. It's a battle of number 1 overall picks.
Number 1 overall pick, bro. So the first number 1 overall pick that Caleb Williams is going to be going against this year is Bryce Young. And his career didn't start off too good, just like Caleb's career didn't start off too hot. He got benched. My quarterback never got benched, but it was rough, man. Like, it was rough for Bryce Young, man. So we're going to be on the road. It's going to be a hostile environment, man. The Carolina's got a pretty good defense. So when you're looking at this matchup right here, Maury, what do you think about this matchup, man? So what do you see us coming out winning? Who has the quarterback advantage, the coaching advantage? Like, what's your thoughts, man? This is easy dub or what, bro?
I'm calling this the Ryan Poles Bowl. You know what I'm saying? The famous trade we got rid of, essentially trading Bryce Young for Caleb Williams and the boys. You know what I'm saying? I think that this game right here signifies like Ryan Poles' tenure against the Carolina Panthers. I think we come out, and I think there's a great chance that we dominate the Carolina Panthers. Even though they had some upset victories last year against the Rams, even took the Rams to the wires in the wild card. I think we come out and quintessentially, for lack of a better word, let our nuts hang. I feel like this is going to be Ben Johnson's masterclass. I think that we're going to see the offense on all systems go. Do I think that the Russian attack is going to probably be the dominating factor of this? I really do. But on top of that, I feel like our passing attack with pass catchers like Rome Odunze, Luther Burden, Xavier Thomas, Khalif Raymond, Scotty Miller, Not even to mention the 3 tight end sets that we're going to come with. You know, I think we have the coaching advantage. I think we have the coaching staff advantage. I think that we can come into Carolina and like make a statement victory. I think this is the start of Caleb Williams' MVP campaign. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy dub because I don't believe that Carolina's a slouch, but I do think we're gonna dominate all facets on all sides of the ball.
Speak. You ready, CJ?
Yep.
So what's your thoughts, bro? What's your thoughts on the game, CJ? Is this an easy dub? What's your thoughts on us versus going down into Carolina and winning this game?
My thoughts on this game, I think the Bears are going to win it. I don't think the Bears are going to blow them out, though. I'm still concerned about the Bears' defense, especially the front four, because Bryce Young is pretty good in the pocket. You know, especially he can move around and he can run. And the Bears have always had a problem with mobile quarterbacks. You know, getting to him and containing him. So I think that's gonna probably be an issue in this game. Hopefully, it won't be too much of an issue. But I do have the Bears winning it in a close game, probably about 7 or 14 points, something like that.
Okay, Bears win. We got my boy Bobby from Chicago, from NFL Central, Chicago Bears Central, man. Bobby, what's up, bro? The schedule came out, man. What's the word? How you feeling about the schedule, Bobby?
I'm feeling pretty damn good about the schedule. The Chicago Bears, we pray for times like this. We ask for us to be in contention, for us to be a part of one of those teams in the NFL that teams are recognizing. It's definitely going to be some challenges throughout the schedule. But hey, we pray for times like this. Why not? Why not? We tired of being mid. We ready to see if these guys can put it all together and see if we can go out there and continue to make some noise. I want sustained stability, not just one season. So let's make something shake.
I heard that, Bobby. I heard that, man. Shout out to Bobby pulling up, man. And we do this every year. This is our 4th time doing this, man. Bobby's been a resident of the CNG podcast Pickem show, man. So if you guys can see in the background, it's the Chicago Bears versus the Carolina Panthers. Mari stepped up first and said the Bears are going to be winning this game. CJ stepped up and said the Bears are winning this game. I'm going to go last and pick it. So, Bobby, where we going right here, bro?
Hey, I ain't going to lie. The Carolina Panthers are much improved. Thinking about last season, man, when they had that playoff game versus the Rams, they came close. They came close to knocking the Rams off. And they had some big-time moves over the offseason. Looking at some of the moves real quick, Jalen Phillips, Devin Lloyd. They had a good draft, man. Chris Brazzell, I like him as a weapon. Then Sam Hetch, they picked up as a center. And but I'm gonna take the Chicago Bears, man. I'm gonna go with the better quarterback in this. I'm gonna go with Ben Johnson, who's gonna have all offseason to prepare. So I'm gonna go. It ain't gonna be no blowout, but I think the Bears win this game.
Bears win. And I'm going to come right behind y'all, man. Pause, man. I'm going to pick the Bears to win this game. I think we got the better overall quarterback. I think we got the better overall wide receiver room. I think we got better tight ends. I think we got a better play caller. I just think this is one of those games where Caleb Williams, he's competitive, man. He's petty, man. He's going to remember what everybody's been saying about him, man. So I just think that overall, this is going to be 1-0, man. It's not going to be like we're going to blow them out or anything like that, but I do think that this is going to be a game where Bobby said, man, we got enough time to prepare. I think we're going to be better on defense this year, man. I think we're going to be healthy. And with their weapons versus our weapons, bro, I'm not really impressed by the weapons they got on offense up there, man. So
I think sleep on them, G.
I ain't sleeping on them, but I'm just not going to put them in the same tier as a healthy Rome Odunze, a healthy Luther, and the Colston, and the giant Terminator we got now, Sam Roush. You know what I'm saying? Cole Quebec, 13 personnel, man, with Swift. It's just a lot they're gonna have to do to beat us, bro. With a motivated Dio and all them guys are back. So I'm pumped up and see, man. But I got the Bears winning. I'm gonna tally this one up because Bobby, you got it right.
And my bad, y'all. My bad. What up, Mari? What up, CJ? My bad, fellas.
What up? Winning left the 6 last year. Go ahead, Mari.
Yeah, Bobby, it's always a good time seeing you, man. You're one of my favorite podcasters, man.
Same, bro. You definitely be cooking, so I'm glad that you definitely diving into the podcast side because you definitely be having some good thought out takes and stuff that actually make sense. And damn, I always find myself be like, hey, this month, Damari got a point. For real. So keep doing your thing, bro.
One thing I disagree with y'all with, I think this is going to be a blowout. I'm going to let my nuts hang right here. I am not afraid. Damn it. Let me sit up. I am not afraid at all of the Carolina Panthers. Call it disrespect. Call it what you want. Hey, I was born in 2002. We're a disrespectful generation. I don't give a two-tone rat's ass about Bryce Young, what they added, who they are. You are still the Carolina Panthers. Oh. I'm the Chicago Bears. You're the Carolina Panthers. If we don't come out there and whoop their ass, it's a problem.
Oh, talk that talk then.
Let me write mine down, Bobby. I'm
doing the same thing, bro.
Yeah, I predicted us go 11-6 last year. We did, man. So let's keep it going. We got somebody in the comment section right now. What's going on? We got Audrey. What's going on? Audrey said, "What's up, CNG Podcast? How you doing? Appreciate you pulling up, stopping by, man." And the next game on this list right here, Bobby, is the Minnesota Vikings, bro. The Minnesota Vikings, dog. Like, I'm not necessarily overlooking Minnesota, man. I think they got a lot of weapons over there, man. Addison, Jefferson, Hawkinson, the crazy blitz, man. The defensive coordinator Flores, pretty much a good head coach and play caller, man. I think if Kyler Murray ends up winning this position as the starting quarterback, he's posed an issue in the division. So, Bobby, with that being said, bro, what do you think about this game right here, man? What are we doing? We winning or losing, bro?
I think we winning. I think that when you saw the Bears play the Vikings the second time around last year, Ben Johnson really put his touches on that game with definitely making sure that he stay heavy in his packages and really, really lean on that run game to really take advantage of the aggressiveness of Brian Flores. And I think that these guys understand it. Me personally, I heard Bart Scott go out there and say by the end of the season that Kyler Murray can be the most talented quarterback in the division.
Yo,
I said, bro, that's why we don't see you on ESPN a lot, because you just be saying the dumbest shit.
He definitely say the dumbest shit possible. Definitely say the dumbest shit you could think of.
I definitely think it's going to be, one of those, hard battles. But I'm still gonna go with the Chicago Bears, man. And I think we at the crib too.
DJ, what you think, man? You think we winning this game or what? See, what's going on, man?
Yeah, I definitely think we're winning this game. Bears defense, get your hands up on Kyler Murray. He's 5'11". Y'all can do it. Y'all got big enough guys up front to make it happen. All you gotta do is contain him and stop their running game, and the Bears got this game wrapped up.
Maury, what's your thoughts on this game right here, man? This another belt to ass right here. I was afraid about picking these, but I'm feeling a little confident now. OG Allen put the battery in my back, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak my truth. This belt to ass right here. Who do they got? Aaron Judge? Not Aaron Judge. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about baseball.
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He's old. He was ass last year. Justin Jefferson, the only dude I'm worried about. He needs somebody throwing the ball. Kyler Murray is 5'9". CJ did you justice, Kyler Murray, saying you 5'11". You 5'8" and a quarter. I am not worried about you, brother, at all. And then who you gonna put in after him? JJ McCarthy? I ain't afraid of 9. They lost their secondary. They don't got no Harrison Smith back there no more. He was causing problems. He gone. Their whole defensive line gone. They drafted a dude with a broken foot.
High too. Reach for him.
You passed up on Dylan Thieneman for a dude with a broken foot. Man, if we don't whip their ass, man, I know something, man. Belt to ass. Book it. 37-10.
I actually got the Bears winning this game, man. I just think that at home again. I think we starting out at home. I think we've come to play. We play pretty well at home. I got the Bears winning this, man. I just think that even if Kyler Murray is starting I don't think he's used to playing in the division. He's a rookie in the division. I don't think that he's going to be ready for the secondary and the problems that we can bring to him as far as guys that can come down and tackle him, whether it's safety blitzes, corner blitzes, Kyler Gordon, Malik Muhammad, if he plays, Tariq Stevens. So we got a lot in that secondary, man, to keep him contained, whether we got to chase him around or whether he got to throw the ball, he got to make a play. So now you got Kobe Bryant back there, speed. Dylan Thiedemann back there, speed, 4.3 speed. It's a lot of speed, man. You got better linebackers. You just got speed all the way around the board. So when I think about that, I just think that it's going to be tough for him to beat this football team with the way that we're going to be playing defense now, man. And I think we got enough bodies at the corner position to actually slow down a Justin Jefferson. You got JJ going to be healthy. You got Tariq you can throw on him. You got Smitty coming back. You just got a lot of bodies you can throw at him, man. Kyler Gordon can probably get on him a couple of times, depending on where he's at in the field. So I think that after all that, man, I think this is just going to be a Bears win, man. So let's move on to the next one. What's up, Darius? Darius Jones says, "What about our D line?" Look, man, we know our D line is ass, bro. We know our D line is clap, bro. So the D line, until it proves itself, man, I really don't have nothing to say unless one of y'all want to speak about the D line. I don't have.
We holding Dennis Allen to the fire. You came out and said we good enough to go out there and apply pressure. You talked about the entire scheme. Now you want to break it down to the fundamentals. So guess what? Mm-hmm. If the pass rush ain't pass rushing, we own you. We own you, Ryan Poles and Ben Johnson.
We coming for you.
They opened that door. They opened that door. We don't trust them right now, but once the game start being played, y'all got that door open. So we gonna hold y'all to the fight.
That's true, man. And speaking about what you're saying, Bobby, it's just like, when a good coach says a lot of stuff, they say things that's very layered. One, we believe, like Ben was telling them, like, you're going to be held accountable. But at the same time, you got to show it. So it's like, if Dennis Allen come out here in this defense, especially in that defensive line, it's not going to be playing up to what they need to play to, man. I just think he's going to be on notice. I just think he's going to be on notice. I don't think Ben Johnson had the type of patience, man. You see what he said with Zay Frazier, with all due respect. Everybody out there on grass, running around, doing their thing. Ben looking around, said, "Where the fuck is Zay Frazier at?" That motherfucker ran to that podium, bro. It was like, you got to go, bro. If you're not breathing, you love football, bro, all due respect, you got to get out of my building, bro.
For real, what?
Ben, I don't think he just has patience, man. I just don't think he's going to have the patience for DA. The next game is Chicago Bears versus the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. This is one of the games, and I'm going to go first right here. This is one of the games where I was like, you know what? I don't know, man. I don't think we can go 3-0 right here. I just think that we won 2 games in a row. I think Philly's going to be motivated to get some get back. I know they had a lot of change over there, man. They're going to be losing one of their wide receivers. I just don't know. Saquon, we still haven't shown the ability to stop the run game. The run game over the pass game. You still got him over Jalen Hurts out there. It's not saying he's a great quarterback. I don't know, man. I just think that it's going to have to be a perfect storm for us to beat them. That's just me personally. I think we take an L right here. CJ, what you think? Well, Mari, go ahead. CJ just tearing up some food, bro. Mari, go ahead, man.
Man, I think we win this. I think we got them figured out. I ain't worried about. Listen, we at home. We going against Jalen Hurts. Now, roll tide, shadow Jalen Hurts, man. But I ain't afraid of you going against my defense, man. I didn't see my defense at the worst version of it last year pick you off 2 times. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about Jalen Carter. They lost some dudes in that secondary. They added Tariq Woolen. I'll still take my receivers versus their secondary, man. We should be 4-0 right now. How things look on paper. If Caleb Williams is the dude that I think he is, and I think he is that dude, I think we going 4-0 right here.
For sure.
Bobby, what you think, Bobby? What you got?
First of all, the Bears going to be having an extra day of rest. They're going to be at the crib, the second game at home. And I don't know if I trust the new offensive coordinator with the Eagles.
Right.
I think that they struggle to get OCs in the building. So they pretty much gave it to a younger guy. I need to see what he's able to do. And I think that defensively, if Jalen Hurts don't want to throw across the middle of the field, you make it a lot easier for a scheme like Dennis Allen, who's going to attack the edges. and give you pressure looks in the middle of the line of scrimmage, and then drop guys back. So at least right now, with the extra rest and all the things considered, I'm going a dub, bro. 3-0 right here. We 3-0.
Ooh, 3-0 right here. CJ, what you got, bro?
I got the Bears winning this game, but I'm going to say this. The offense got to come out and play perfect in that first half. The offense cannot be flat. They got to come out, make the throws, get the good plays down the field, and push the offense down the field. I'm not too concerned about the Bears' defense playing against this team because everybody knows Philly loves to pass the ball. So I'm really not too concerned about the defense in this one, but the Bears' offense cannot be flat.
I got you, man. I got you. So that's a 3 wins and a 1 loss for me. We're gonna come back. Oh, I can't wait to come back to this, bro. And Bobby, you know how I bring these up during the season, clip them up. You know, I already know. So we're gonna say that one. So I got us losing, but the rest of the fellas got us winning the game. Let's go on to the next week, bro. Chicago Bears, bro, versus the New York Jets. Mari, go ahead, man. You kick us off, bro. What we doing right here?
55-10, man. We whooping ass. I wish it's my belt around here. I'm gonna bring. Hey, next year I'm gonna bring my belt.
No, the real. Put the belt and just have it on your shoulder, bro.
We whooping ass, man. I'm telling you, we coming out the gate. NFL want to give us the quote unquote hardest schedule. We gonna make sure they give us another hard schedule next year, man. We whooping ass, man. We whooping their ass. Geno Smith. Hey, man. That's Thanksgiving. That's the gift to keep on giving. That's Christmas right there, man. He got interceptions wrapped up for Kobe Bryant. He got an interception for Dylan Thieneman wrapped up for him. For Jalen Johnson, Malik Muhammad, if he want one, you know what I'm saying? We putting belt to ass right here. Offensively, Nashawn Wright against Roma Dunze.
Come on that.
Come on, man.
We on that.
Come on, man. Who gonna guard Luther? Who gonna guard Colston Loveland?
Then they draft punts.
Sam Roush. It's easy 50 points, man.
Bobby, what you got, Bobby?
Bro say they putting up 50. Yeah, this is a dub for me too versus the New York Jets, man. I just don't think they talented enough. I believe they're gonna play hard, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, it might be over with by the end of the third. I ain't gonna cap. It's just, I don't think they're gonna play with that defensive line. I think they still gotta improve that defensive line to be able to handle a Russian attack like the Bears. And we get that dub. We 4-0.
4-0.
CJ, what you say, man? It's an easy dub.
First of all, man, it just gotta be the most stupid ass organization for letting Justin Fields go. And then you get Geno Smith. We all know what Geno does. We all know what Geno do. The worst thing for a defense to play against an unpredictable quarterback is Justin Fields. You really don't know what Justin Fields you're going to get, but you know what Geno Smith you're going to get. One that likes to throw interceptions and just don't win games. We saw that with the Raiders. But I got the Bears winning this game right here, for sure.
Man, what Mari say? We got a 50 piece. No, it's a 50
He
burger.
we putting out 50.
We putting up 50 burger. Medium
Hey, that
well.
was routine in Detroit when Ben was there. We ain't had one of them 50
Medium
burgers yet.
well. We got onions, red onions. We got cheese, jalapeno jack cheese on it on the 50 burger. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of mayo. You know what I'm saying? We got what else we got on the burger? Lettuce and ketchup and tomato, man. Look, we putting the works on these boys, man. 50-21. This is gonna be the game where all the MVP candidate talk for Caleb Williams comes through, man. This is probably gonna be one of his most complete games. I think after playing the Carolina Panthers, I think then we played the Vikings and then we played the Eagles, and I think we come back to the Jets. This might be a game where he just goes off, bro. I just think this might be one of them games where he just completely goes berserk. Just goes berserk. All right, man. The next game on the list is the Jets, right? So we did the Jets, and oh man, cheese, man, cheese. Look, I gotta show y'all the pick I had to make for this one all the way. Look, I on Lambeau eating the cheese. You dig what I'm saying? Bears versus Packers, man. CJ, go ahead and give it to us, man. What we doing with this game right here?
This game right here, the Bears gonna win this. The Bears have got Green Bay figured out. We just seen what Caleb did against them last year, and I think it's gonna continue.
What's the score, CJ? You got a score for us?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I get Green Bay 14 points in this one. I'll give them 14. And I'm gonna say the Bears gonna put up a 40 piece.
Damn.
40 ball. That's deep. Maury, what you got for us, bro?
Shit, coming off of 55 points from the Jets, man. Caleb Williams ain't stopping. Man, we coming in there. We whooping their ass too. They built the ass right here too. I feel confident in saying that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, they defensive coordinator, what was he in Arizona?
He was in Arizona.
Yeah.
Gannon, I believe his name is last
They
name.
ass. They was ass last year. And then you ain't got no Micah Parsons. You got Keyshawn Nixon on Rome Odunze. I like that one-on-one matchup right there. You don't got no defense outside of Micah Parsons. NFL proved that. I don't care if this is an individual game. These little homies, man. It's big homies and little homies. They the little homie right now. You gonna come in, we're gonna whoop their ass too. I think it's gonna be a little bit closer. I think it's gonna be like 37-24 or something like that. But it ain't gonna be like oh man, I'm sweating and I can't. Oh my God, I'm biting my nails watching this. And it's gonna be like, we dominating on both sides of the ball. They can't hang with us.
I got you. Okay, Bobby, what you got for us, man?
Hey, this gonna be one of them games to where it's gonna be definitely pride on the line. But at the end of the day, these mugs been bitching since the loss. Since the playoffs, they've been bitching.
Yeah,
it's just so crazy to me on how you claim you the big brother and you finally lose and you bitch the entire time. It's just crazy work to me. It's crazy work. So now these guys are rattled. They bitching about a handshake. They talking crazy, man, because we sent them home on the bomb that had Chicago shaking and we don't really even get earthquakes. I'm still going with the Bears to get the dub. Okay, that don't mean you come downstairs. Go upstairs.
Hey, you already know what time it is.
You don't come to no door with somebody knocking.
For sure.
But I got us winning though.
Got us winning. I got us winning too, man. I just think that the tide has changed, man. I think we got the better quarterback for ones. I think we got the better head coach for ones. I think we got better weapons. I think our defense is going to end up being better. I think Caleb Williams is not going to have a problem getting around to Micah Parsons, bro. I just think that it's going to be too much, man. I just think that our secondary can lock up Christian Wilson, whoever else they got. I don't even know who they got a receiver no more. They just let another wide receiver go. They let a wide receiver go. He couldn't even pay the guy. He gone. So it's like they're not looking as strong as they once looked before. You know, Drake out here with the Green Bay jacket on, and he even cursed these people already, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the Drake curse, you already know what it is, man. So the Bears win. I got a score for this game. I got the Bears winning this game. 35-21. Bears win. 35-21. Bears versus Packers, man. Absolutely. And I think we're going to sweep them in the division. And the next game we got coming up after the Packer game is the Atlanta Falcons, them dirty birds, bro. At Atlanta, CJ. Bears versus Falcons, bro. Just what do you think is going to go down with this game right here? Are we winning or are we losing, CJ?
Look, man, I know y'all know I'm in Georgia, right? But I'm not really a Falcons fan at all.
Right.
I don't know, man. I think the Bears definitely gonna win this game, but Atlanta's kind of a mystery because you really don't know who's on the roster. It seems like guys are coming in and out. It seems like they just letting players go. I got the Bears winning this one though. I'm gonna say I got the Bears winning by 7 points in this one.
Mari, what you got us doing right here, Mari?
I think this one of them games we eat some humble pie. I think this one of them games because I think so far I got us going like 6-0, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, so I think right here we eat some humble pie. We come in lackadaisical, you know what I'm saying? We on the road trip. We just flew from Green Bay to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I think this is L. It's not a crazy L, like, oh my God, we got blown out, but I think it's like some 10-17 or like 20-24 type B. We just let the game beat us. We beat ourselves.
Yeah, Bobby, you still in here? But I think Bobby got his mic muted, man. I understand. I'm gonna say the Bears are gonna end up winning this game, man. I just think this is one of the ones where we already coming off a game where we beat the Packers, man. It's another NFC team. Penix is not a good quarterback, bro. He's starting to look a little funny and alike. The only thing we probably got to worry about stopping is that young boy down there, Bijan Robinson, bro. So I think if we can contain Bijan and make sure that he's not running all over us, bro, I think that the Bears win this game easily. Easily. I think that run defense is probably going to be working and guys are going to come in down helping to stop Bijan, bro. But as far as their weapons on offense, who they got? The tight end over there, what's his name? The tight end they got over there, Mark?
Kyle Pitts,
man. So I don't know. But I got the Bears winning this game 30-18. Bears win. Bears win. Bobby, we down there in the South in Atlanta right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? We getting the lemon pepper Lou wings. You know what I'm saying? Magic City's down there, man. Who's sneaking away, Bobby, down there in Atlanta, man? Who's gonna be hitting up them clubs down there, big dog?
Hey, it's a party down there, boy. When I lived in South Carolina, we stayed driving down to Atlanta.
Right, for sure. So what you think about the matchup, Bobby? What you think? What we doing right here?
So originally, after coming off a huge win from Green Bay and hearing them bitch and cry and moan some more, I was going to say that the Bears was going to be a little low on this. But then I thought about it. They don't got no quarterback.
Right, they ain't got no quarterback.
What Tua going to do? We seen Kevin Stefanski game plan in Chicago. Granted, it was cold as ever, but it still wasn't really that effective. I'm picking a dub, bro. Chicago Bears, we 6-0.
We 6-0 according to Bobby. I got us 5-1 so far. We ain't lost a game yet. Y'all ain't made us lose a game yet, but I got us 5-1. CJ, you said Atlanta for the. What you say, CJ? Did you go?
I said Chicago is gonna beat Atlanta.
Okay. Let's keep it moving. We moving right along, bro. Like I like to do it, man. The next game is the Bears versus the Patriots at Soldier Field, bro. This is one of them games, y'all. This is one of them games, man, that I don't know, man. I'm going to go first with this. I just think this is going to be one of the games that I got us losing, bro. I just think that I don't think we actually come in and take care of business this one time. For some reason, I just don't like this matchup. It's an AFC team. I don't think Drake May is trash. I think the wide receiver, they're getting better at wide receiver. You know, they defense. I think it's going to be a game where I think we might let this one get away, bro. It's just, it don't mean that much to me because it's an AFC team, and I know everybody wants the Drake May and the Caleb Williams comparisons to stop and all that type of stuff. But I don't know, man. I just think this is one of the ones, Bobby, that I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it out, B. What you think?
Yeah, I think that this one is definitely gonna be a close one. But I'm gonna side with you on this one. I think this will be our first loss of the season, me personally. And then it's a number of reasons, just because I think that we've been riding high for so long. And the Patriots team, I think, is gonna be more improved. I know there's gonna be questions about how easy their schedule was last year. But at this particular moment in time, they're going to be a little bit battle tested, considering their first place schedule as well. So I'm going to say the Bears lose in a close one right here.
Maury, you got us so far that you got us undefeated, bro. Undefeated.
Yeah, I had us losing to Atlanta.
Atlanta, my bad, my fault. So what you think about this Patriots game, bro?
I think that, okay, this is a primetime game right here. I've seen Drake May under pressure. And I've also seen Caleb Williams under pressure.
I should have considered
that. Will take my team and my quarterback versus their team and their quarterback. I'm not saying that the Patriots going to be trash. I don't think this is going to be a cakewalk victory. I think this is one of those ones that you add to your resume when it comes to playoff time. I think this is going to be a hard-fought battle. I think this is going to be a more defensive game than anything because Patriots, they have for lack of better words, they have a shittier offensive line. They got a 6'4" dude with short arms at left tackle. You know what I'm saying? He's a turnstile. Also, the dude next to him at left guard, he's a turnstile too. So I think Montez Sweat, Austin Booker, Shamar Turner, those guys are going to be feasting. On the flip side of it, Mike Vrabel and that defense it's not going to be such pitch and catch with Roma Dunze. This is going to be really run heavy. I can see us walking out of this. Depending on if we get the ball last, which we always somehow do, us kicking a game-winning field goal to making this 17-14 Bears win.
That's tough because I ain't considered that it was a Thursday night game, and most home teams win that. But I ain't gonna switch my pickup. I'm gonna stick with it because I already put it on wax. So I'm gonna just stick with it.
Okay.
But great points, Mari. Great points.
Good job, Mari. What you think, CJ?
I got the Bears losing this game. Is something about Mike Vrabel and that team. The way them players play behind that dude is something else, and I think he's gonna get them definitely pumped up for this one. So I definitely got the Bears losing this game.
So we got what? 3 people say loss and 1 people say one win. Mari, you say we winning?
I think we win. I think Caleb Williams, when it comes down, because you know what I'm saying, studying the personality of the quarterback we have, Caleb Williams, he takes a lot of things personal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That Jaden Daniels matchup last year, 2 years ago versus Jaden Daniels, he didn't play his best. You know what I'm saying? You could see a war on him. The second time they played, you could tell, like, yeah, I want to win this game. I'm winning this game by any means necessary. I guarantee you, and I follow Caleb Williams on all social media platforms. He's been seeing all the Drake May comparisons. He's been seeing that the Bears should have took Drake May over Caleb Williams. He's been seeing all that. And so I don't think when it comes down to certain players, and there's only certain players that this deals with. If you guys is watching right now, the viewing, thank you. If you watch the TikTok platform, I've said this. Only Caleb Williams and Michael Jordan have this thought process of, I'm going to embarrass the dude that you compared to me. You know what I'm saying? When they compared him to Shador, what did he do? He came out there.
Oh, bro.
I can make any throw.
30 bomb.
I can make any throw. I'm going to show you to you. Don't put me in the same category as Shador. You put me in a category with the top of the league. You know what I'm saying? And so with this right here against Drake May, I guarantee you we're going to see a Caleb Williams masterclass. We're going to see some throw, fading right, throwing towards the sideline, gets us in field goals range. Cairo Santos field goal. We walk home with the victory.
Hey, you cooking, boy. I ain't going to lie. You cooking. I ain't going to lie. Those all valid points, bro. All valid.
Doing this thing. When we move along, we move right along, man. This is the game everybody thought that was going to be the first week of the season.
Except me.
Except Bobby. Except Bobby, of course. You know, he's a genius, man. So, man, CJ, man, this is the game right here, bro. I think this was more evenly matched than what people realize, man. I think that Caleb Williams, man, you know, in the quarterback position, Sam Darnold, he's not a slouch, bro. You just got to get to him. If you don't get to him, he's going to dot you up. Caleb Williams, he can run around. He can evade sacks. He doesn't throw too many interceptions. He can throw the piss at the ball. So that situation, I'm gonna just get an edge to Caleb based off if things get out of the system, if things are not going according to plan. We've seen our quarterback make something out of nothing happen. I don't know if Sam is that good of a quarterback to be able to improvise in that type of capacity. I don't think he's ever been known as a guy that could just be necessarily a playmaker. So not only do we have one of the best quarterbacks as far as speed, as far as arm, and he's absolutely a playmaker too. So the playmaker ability, I'm gonna give it to Caleb. Offense versus a defensive head coach, man, Ben Johnson, bro. I just think that he's gonna be in the position using his 13 play personnel, bro. And if we're talking about the pass rush and the front four of the Seattle Seahawks, bro, I think it might be contained. I think we got big tight ends as far as Cole Kmet, he's blocking now. You got Sam Roush is brought in to block. Then you got Colson Lovely. If y'all ain't been paying attention, he put goddamn Grady Jarrett on his ass. So I think these guys are going to be up for the challenge this game when it comes to blocking our tight ends. I think this is going to be a heavy run game with the tight ends helping blocking. I think this is going to be the game where we all talk about how good all three of those guys were. I'm gonna finish it up right here. I got the Bears actually winning this game. I said it on the TikTok. I got us losing against the Patriots. It's an AFC game, but I got us winning against the Seattle. It's an NFC game. I just think it's a very hyped up game. I think that we just come out with a victory. I got us winning this game. Bears win 26-21. Bears. CJ, what you got versus Seattle?
So this game right here, is this game gonna be at Soldier Field?
No, this is on the road.
On the road.
On the road.
You know what? If Seattle still had Kenneth Walker, I would have gave them the win, but they don't. I think that's going to make a difference. And I think Ben Johnson's play call is going to make a huge difference in this game. Mm-hmm. So I got the Bears winning this one.
Maury, what you got us doing, bro?
I think this is one of those games after we come from riding high off the Patriots victory, we come in and we eat some humble pie. I see us losing this game. If we would have played this game at the beginning of the season, like how we predicted before, I think no film, first game of the season, I think the Bears jump on them and get on top. I think this is one of those games, and I think Seattle is still a playoff team, even though they lost a lot of pieces. I think they're a playoff caliber team with Mike McDonald at head coach. You know what I'm saying? He went 10-7 with Geno Smith at quarterback. That's nothing to slouch at. You know what I'm saying? I can see us just eating some humble pie right here. It's not going to be like a blowout, anything like that. I think this is going to be like probably a 10-point game where, you know, we just didn't make plays at the right time and like we had some like mishaps or whatever, and we eat some humble pie. And this is the game right here that the Bears start to realize, because so far I think they're 8-2 from my standings, that like, hey, we got to compete and get that first round bye so that Seattle has to come back to us and instead of us going there, because Seattle is a very hard place to play in. It gets very loud there.
Okay.
Yeah, Mario, it'll be 6-2. Well, 6-1 before you go into the Seattle game. But I agree with a lot of what you said. See, the crazy thing is that the Bears will have 10 days to prepare for this matchup. That's why it's like, damn. So coming, like, because I picked them to lose against the Patriots. That's October 22nd. They won't play this game until Monday night on November 2nd on the road. So it's like, damn, you can go either way. But ultimately, I'm going to say this is a loss. Seattle is a tough place to play in. And Mike McDonald he's up there in the upper echelon of defensive play callers. Me personally, probably close to Brian Flores, if you ask me. You're gonna see a similar scheme to Dennis Allen, to where he's using a number of defensive backs, and he got a really good group with Devon Witherspoon, Nick Emery, who I'm a huge fan of. Linebackers good. That defensive line, yeah, they lost a couple people, but those were rotational pieces that got paid highly because they won a championship. But I'm gonna still say that the Bears lose this one in a close one. It's tough though. It's tough, but I'm gonna pick them to lose.
Okay. So I got us winning. Mari got us losing. Bobby got us losing, and CJ, you got us losing too, right?
I got us winning.
Oh, you got us winning. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So 2-2 on that one. I like that. I'll take my chances. And the next game right here is the New Orleans Aints, man. The New Orleans Aints.
You skipped it.
Did I skip one?
Yeah, it's the Bucks.
The Buccaneers. Good job, Bobby. Good job. This might be a trap game, bro. It's something about them goddamn Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bro. That one time they be 6-7-1. You motherfuckers lose they're going a damn 7-game losing streak, bro. So I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go with I think we lose this game, bro. I think we lose this game. I just think that they did a team that's just a weird ass team, bro. You just can't get your hands quite on them necessarily, and you know, I don't know. I just got us losing this game, bro. I got us losing. Mari, what's up, man?
When I do this means belt to ass. This belt to ass. We take a loss to Seattle, we come back. Caleb Williams mad. Ben Johnson's mad as hell. He said something in the media. I can see it now. He said something to the media like, man, defensive line got to get off their ass. And then they get to Baker Mayfield, man. We whooping ass. This 45-17. We get back into it. Caleb back in MVP conversations. You know what I'm saying? We whooped their ass, man. And I'm not taking no team from the NFC South seriously. And y'all the viewers, they can see this, man. Hold me to it. Hold me accountable, man. I'm not taking no team that had a division winner with 8-9.
Crazy.
I'm not taking you seriously, dog. We whooping their ass.
Any given Sunday, though, Mari. Any given Sunday, man.
Any given Sunday, as long as I got Caleb Williams in my quarterback, man, I think I got a chance against anybody.
Yeah.
Bobby, what you say, man?
I say we win this game, bro. Yeah, they drafted Ruben Bain Jr. Yeah, they signed Alex Anzalone, but I still think that defense is still a work in progress. Yeah, the offense gonna be able to score points, but they defense is not ready. They have to rebuild that defense still, and I still feel like they are still missing pieces. to be able to stop somebody consistently. So I'm gonna go with a dub on that one. I'm gonna go with a dub over that. Heading right into the bye week, so we can chill out. And I love that we got a middle of the season bye week, bro.
Ain't that a blessing?
CJ, what you got us doing here, man?
I got the Bears winning this game. That's it. That's pretty much all I got to say on this one.
I feel you. BTA. All right, so next is the Saints, right? The Saints. Man, Bobby, what you got, bro? I got us winning, man.
I got the Chicago Bears winning. I like Tyler Shuck's development from last season. I like the additions that they made. They picked up ETN, I believe. And I think they had a solid draft. Just not ready, though. Yeah, they could probably have revenge in their eyes. But I just think at this moment in time, with 2 weeks to prepare, yeah, I think the Chicago Bears are going to be prepared to come out of the bye week and start punching shit in the face and we ready to get them out the way because we know what's coming up the following week. Because I think last year, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, we had the Browns and then we had the Green Bay game. And it was starting something like that. And I'm going to look it up. But we're coming out of the bye week. We know what's coming after this week. So we got to take care of business and move on so we can get our lick back.
Maury, what we doing? First the Saints. 50 piece?
Belt to ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is going to be more of a respectful belt to ass situation. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like they score like 17 points again. You know what I'm saying? But we score like a 30 burger, 35 on them. You know what I'm saying? We get them out the way. I don't like their cornerback situations. I don't like who they got on their defensive line. Tyler Shuck is cool, but you know what I'm saying? You got a rookie wide receiver next to who's the wide receiver they got over there? I forget his name sometimes.
I can't think of the name right
now. I can't think of it either. That proves my point. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of you. I'm not intimidated by you, dog. Yeah, man. There's gonna be back-to-back belt to asses.
So real quick, G. So my point is that last year we lost to Green Bay. We knew that we had the Browns and then Green Bay again. We went in, whooped the Browns' ass, and came in ready and won the game versus Green Bay. Same situation applies this season when you reveal the team that's next.
So since Bobby's ended us on it, we're gonna go ahead and let Bobby go ahead and start it out, big dog.
Oh yeah, these guys, they did a lot of taunting. I've been saying it all off season on multiple lives. If the Detroit Lions would have had the same energy for everybody else, the same way they had energy to play the Chicago Bears, they would have probably made it to the Super Bowl. And they was talking real greasy. They've been talking real greasy. And I think they got we have a 1-7 record, and they swept us last year. The Chicago Bears are gonna take care of business versus the Saints because they know what's ahead of them coming right after. And the Chicago Bears are going to get this dub versus the Detroit Lions, the first one in Ben Johnson's era.
Okay, I'll take that. I got us winning this game too, man. I got us winning this game. Bears win 31-24. Maury, what you got for this game right here, bro?
This ain't going to surprise y'all, but it's going to surprise y'all about this team. This is built to ass right here too. I don't like their defense at all. Outside of Aiden Hutchinson, what do they have? They got an injury-prone secondary. You know what I'm saying? Linebackers is nothing to hold to home. They lost Anzalone. Anzalone was really holding that defense together, if you ask me. Outside of Aiden Hutchinson, I think with the 13 personnel, Sam Ross chip blocking, Cole Kmet chip blocking, throwing bodies at him, shifting protections over to him, I think we open up a can of whoop ass. In regards to their offense and their offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing, he was the same offensive coordinator with the Arizona Cardinals, right?
Yep.
Arizona Cardinals offense has never been under his tenure, nothing to be like, oh man, you really like one of those dudes, man. I think this is the statement game that we make right here. That, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows, okay, the Chicago Bears are a real team. Last year wasn't a fluke. They whooped their ass. They in the media talking about us. Fox Sports 1, Colin Cowherd, he was like, see, I told you, Caleb Williams, he's a genius. Yeah, the MVP campaign continues right here.
CJ,
What up?
what you got us going, bro?
I got the Bears beating Detroit, especially at Soldier Field. So I definitely get the Bears the advantage since they're going to be at home against them.
I got us winning the game. I don't want to get too far into it. I just think that I think Ben and the Chicago Bears are just going to be motivated to beat this team. This team, we haven't beat them in, I don't know, since 2023. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I just think that in order for us to grow as a team, I think that for us to hit a certain growth plateau, you got to beat these dudes, man. I don't think you can be in the division trying to compete for a division championship, let alone a Super Bowl, and you haven't beaten the guys you haven't beaten in the last couple of years. This is a very important sort of growth right here. It just is, man. And I just think that Caleb and them guys is just going to be motivated to beat this, to get over the hump, so to speak, against the Detroit Lions. So I got us winning this game, bro. 31-24, man. So let's just keep it rolling.
And it's Thanksgiving, too.
Yeah, and it's on Thanksgiving. The next game, y'all, is the Bears versus them Jaguars. Duval! You know we got to say that, man. Come on, man. You know how it go. You know we got to say it. Man, look, and this is one of them matchups, man, and I'm going to just go ahead and say it right now, man. I got us losing this game, bro. I just got us losing this game. Respect to those guys up there, Cohen and Trevor Lawrence, man. I just think this is going to be one of them games that another AFC team that we don't have a lot of film on, man. It's just tough for me to see a win right here, CJ. It's just tough. CJ, what you got us going right here?
You know what? I got the Bears winning. This is going to be a close game. I think it's going to be at least a 7 or a 3-point game. I got the Bears winning a close one.
Okay. Maury, what you got for us, bro?
Picking this game, I'm a little bit biased. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback. I don't think Liam Cohen is a good quarterback coach. I think Liam Cohen is a caricature of Ben Johnson. I think he's a fake coach. I view him as a phony. I don't buy anything that he's selling. I think last year was a fluke. You know what I'm saying? I don't like their cornerback situation at all. I don't like how they match up against us. I think we have the overwhelming offensive firepower versus their defense. And in regards to Trevor Lawrence, man, I've seen you versus a Matt Eberflus defense to get belted in goddamn London, man. We gonna whoop your ass because this ain't the same Matt Eberflus era, man. You got the same guys over there. You just new guys. You just put a different coat of paint on it. You're still a lemon. You're still driving a lemon, man. We gonna whoop their ass, man. I think it's gonna be like a more closer belt to ass situation. I think it's gonna be like 30 to 14. But it's not going to be anything like I'm worried about the Jaguars, man. We are whooping their ass.
Okay. Man, standing on business right now. Bobby, what you say, Bobby?
See, this is a tough one to gauge because I want to believe that they'll continue to show growth as a unit with a duo. And what I mean by that is Liam Cohen and Trevor Lawrence. But ultimately, Trevor Lawrence still got to show and improve, but I do think they have a very tough defense. There's a lot of caveats that go into it that you have to consider because they really didn't do shit this offseason outside of the draft. They didn't do nothing, literally. In the tough one, man, I'm going to pick the Bears to lose, bro. I'm going to pick a loss right here.
What up, Shad in the building? What's going on, bro? Nice to see Shad pulling up.
What up, though?
Salute, man. What's going on, Shad? So I got us losing. CJ you got us winning, C?
Yeah.
I got us losing. Bobby got us losing. Mari got us losing. We 2-2 again. So this is another one that's a draw. Mari said win. So me and you said loss, right?
Yeah.
Them two said win. So it's a split. Bet. So the next game is this is a game right here, bro. This might be a 50 piece, bro. This might be one of the ones that's out of control, man. Bears versus the Miami Dolphins, y'all. Golly. What do y'all think about this one right here? Let's start with Mark.
Do I even got to say, man?
You know what he gonna say. Just do the signal, bro.
Chicago. Listen, hold on. Let me set up again, man. If y'all ass lose to the Miami Dolphins, God damn it, fire everybody, man. We gotta shake some shit up in here, man. This belt ass right here, y'all. This I don't even know if they score, man. I don't even know, man. I don't even know if they score. This is the ultimate belt to ass right here, especially if we do lose to the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? I think Caleb Williams comes out and he whoops their ass, man. Who do they got over there?
We got to keep an ass count. We got to keep a counter on how many times. We got to keep a counter on how many times Maury said ass on this podcast.
It's a whole lot of belt to ass on this schedule, man. I'm sorry.
We just got to keep a counter. I got to get a little sound effect, ding, or a whooping sound, or a belt sound, or something.
I'm just saying, man. It was, and the reason why I'm coming like this, you know what I'm saying? There was so many people talking this past offseason, especially on the TikTok live on Guy Supreme Walker. If you look him up on TikTok, please follow, join and send a daily heartbeat and everything. You know what I'm saying? There was so many guys that came up there and said, man, the Bears are trash, this, that, and the third. And then I'm looking at the schedule. I'm looking at what they got on their rosters. You know what I'm saying? All these guys on my end, I'm looking at their rosters. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you got even enough to field a team, let alone compete against the Bears, man. This is another belt to ass right here. This is another 50 burger right here.
Bobby, what you got for us, bro?
Oh yeah, ain't no way we losing to these chumps. I'm sorry. Right. This is Green Bay South, and we whooping their ass. And to Mari's point, bro, if you look at the schedule, like once y'all get enough time, just look at the separation from some of these games. The Bears are going to be allowed to rest in this quote unquote toughest schedule of the season, bro. The NFL want us in prime time. That's why they gave us so many prime time games. But when it comes to these Miami Dolphins, they don't have enough. And we already flustered Malik Willis when he could have had the game won, but he fumbled that ball and go in and sent Chicago in a frenzy. Appreciate you, brother. Enjoy the weather. Fuck you, time.
We got Shaw saying Malik Willis played well against Dennis Allen's defense.
He don't have Green Bay weapons. The Dolphins, yeah, they're about another year away.
My question is,
before even contending,
who are you gonna throw to? Who's over there?
You can't turn. You can't keep running and turn. You can't keep handing it off to Achan, bro.
Right.
They're gonna try it.
That shit ain't gonna work.
All right, man. What's the next game? We going through these pretty quickly, and the next game is round 2. Oh, how can I forget about this?
Boy, it's gonna be colder than a mother.
It's gonna be colder than a polar bear's toenails, as they used to say back in the day, bro. This one of them ones right here, man. And I'm gonna kick it off, bro. And I got us losing this game, bro. I just got us losing, y'all. Y'all gonna hate me for it.
No,
I just think that we gotta get used to playing against primetime teams and guys that's been in the playoffs and team that's with a quarterback like Josh Allen. I know he don't have too many weapons and stuff over there, but he's one person I've seen literally as a quarterback, even with a bad defense, even with not so many good weapons necessarily all the time, he can elevate his team, bro. And that's really rare at the quarterback position, because we always talk about how quarterbacks don't win you games or quarterbacks don't win you games. He's an example of that. He's so uber talented, bro, that he's one of those ones, bro, that he really has the talent to elevate his team. But I've just seen it over and over. Even though he loses a lot, he fumbles the ball, interception, playoff time, he always chokes, but he's very talented, man. And I think that us not playing against him, bro, and having not seen him too much, I think his running ability, the throwing ability, just him as an MVP candidate, bro, this is going to be a problem. I think we're going to be in Buffalo. I think this is an L.
Buffalo.
I just think it's an L, bro. I got us one. Go ahead. Whoever want to go, then we got Shaw saying how many yards for DJ. I don't care.
Man, I got the Bears losing this one too. DJ Moore is gonna go off in this game. That's all I gotta say.
I don't think he's gonna go off. I don't think he's gonna go off at all. I just don't care how many yards, but I don't think he's gonna go off. I'm gonna say he ends up with like 50, 60 yards, bro. I think that defense is gonna be motivated to stop him, man. I just think they are, bro.
Justin
We know the ins and
Jefferson
outs.
gonna have his work cut out. That's it.
I just think that they know him. They know he don't run routes too well. They know he give up on routes. They know that they played against him, bro. So they know his tendencies more than anybody knows DJ Moore's tendencies. And I think he's going to be contained. I think he's going to be under control a lot of these games, bro. I think once the linebackers hit him a couple times, I mean, they can contain. He's not necessarily a number one wide receiver either. He was a number one wide receiver to me on the team. But when you really look at DJ Moore against, or you compare him to other number one wide receivers in the league, I don't think he was ever a number one wide receiver. Good football player, decent wide receiver, but he was not necessarily a number one wide receiver. I think we'll be able to contain him just because of that. What you got? Bobby? What you got? What's up, Crooked Commission? I sent you the link, bro. If you're still trying to pull up, I got a few more minutes before I got to get out of there at 7:30, man. We can do a rapid fire where you pick the games. You can come in and pick the games, bro. But other than that, man, appreciate you pulling up to the chat, man. What's going on, Bobby? What you got, bro?
So this gonna sound a bit crazy, but this is later in the season, and I think this gonna come down to which Josh Allen are we watching currently? Are we watching a Josh Allen that trusts his wide receiver group, or are we watching a Josh Allen that's in let me press mode, to where he's turning over the ball or taking too many?
Come on, Crooked. My bad, Bobby. Come on, Crooked. If you could pop in the studio, come on, bro. You got a few more minutes, man.
Or taking too many chances, to make certain things work for himself. I think that they're gonna be good this season, the Buffalo Bills, and I think that the Chicago Bears will compete. This is going to remind us of the San Francisco 49ers game of last season, and the Bears will compete, but they will lose on the road.
We got Shaw saying Jalen versus DJ will be beefs and brats at noon. Cheese, pepper, cheese, dip. Italian beef dip, mustard on my brat. But I got us losing this one, man. I got us losing. Bobby, what'd you say? Winning? You got us losing?
I got us losing.
Barry, what'd you say?
I think this is going to be game of the year.
Ooh.
I think this is going to be the best game that the NFL put on tape, like this year. I feel like it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be similar to the 49er game, except with a much better quarterback play. I think Caleb Williams versus their defense, with the weapons that we have, I think he's going to have his way. At the same time, Josh Allen, as Stephen A. said, mama, there goes that man. He's a bad boy. I think he's going to be coming in, trying to play. He's not going to let, you know what I'm saying, this Bears defense just pick him off. And we've seen Josh Allen be very decisive, very precise with the football. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're not going to be able to pressure Josh Allen well, because I think this is probably going to be the best offensive line that we play like this season, like how it's shaping up and how it looks. I can see this being like a 45-40 matchup, but it's going to the Buffalo Bills.
So we got my man. CJ, did you pick a CJ?
Yeah, I picked Buffalo to beat the Bears in this one.
All right, we got Crooked Commish from the Chicago Podcast Network that was in the building. What's going on, my boy, man? We've been linking up, man. He's been inviting me. I've been coming over there here and there, man, to talk football with him, man. But it's going to be a rapid fire, bro. We almost at the end of the show, man. Still appreciate you pulling up, man. So with that being said, bro, let the people know where they can find you, bro. Go ahead.
Well, on most nights, on Tuesday night, you can find me at Chicago Clubhouse Network on YouTube or on Facebook. We go live at 8 Central every time, talking Bears. So if you're out there and you need some more Bears content, to eat up, check us out there on Tuesday night. And if you're looking for some fantasy talk, you can find me the following day on the same channel, Chicago Clubhouse Network, on Wednesday night, talking fantasy. But let's go ahead and get to this Bears schedule. Sorry I'm late, but better late than never.
You good, man. You good. We gonna get to it, man. We gonna rapid fire you, let you pick these games, bro. So Carolina, what we doing right here? Bears versus Carolina, bro. What we got?
Bro, easy dub. That's a nice little sweetener to start off the season.
Okay. And we got the Bears versus Vikings. What we doing?
Dub. Starting off 2-0 at home. Home opener,
Yeah.
Dub. Yep.
Okay,
Kyler Murray's
Bears.
not going to be able to see over that offensive line, so we're good.
Bears versus Eagles, man. What you got?
The Eagles are gonna be looking for some payback, so I think we dropped that one, unfortunately. So that one's a lot.
Okay. We dropped that one. I got us losing that game too. Then we got them Jets, bro. Bears versus Jets. What we doing right here, bro?
We're flying right past them motherfuckers. Like that's a dub as well. It's another dub right there.
Another W dub. Okay, let's keep it going. Man, we got the cheese, bro. We got the cheese. Come look where we going.
Bro, fuck Green Bay.
Fuck
At
Green
Lambeau,
Bay.
At Lambeau, the Iceman's gonna freeze the motherfuckers out. So that's a dub.
That's a dub. All right, let's keep it going, man. We got the Atlanta Falcons, the Dirty Birds in Georgia, man. What we doing?
We're gonna do them dirty. We're gonna do them dirty in Atlanta. That's another dub. We hot.
Another dub. What we going right here? Bears versus Patriots, bro. What you doing?
And before this Diana Rossini incident, came along and stuff, I was thinking that could be a loss, but I think by that point, like Vrabel might be off the team. The team might be in shambles and stuff. More leakage and stuff will be coming out. So I think they'll be distracted, and the Bears will get a dub on that one as well.
Let's go, man. There you got the Bears versus Seattle Seahawks. It didn't happen September 9th, man. It didn't happen, but we got them, and I got us winning this game. So what you think we doing right here?
I think we got to pump the brakes here a little bit. We kind of get checked by the champ, and Seattle gets the champs get the best of us. So we get an L on that.
Okay, then we gonna keep it pushing, man. We got the Buccaneers right after that, bro. We lost a game. We don't lose too many back-to-backs no more in the Ben Johnson era so far. What we doing right here against Tampa Bay, man?
Well, we ain't gonna start that trend and stuff, so we're getting right back on the high horse and we're getting back on the dub.
Let's go. Yeah. Then we playing them New Orleans Aints, bro. The Aints, bro. If we don't win this game right here, Crooked, bro, with the paper bag over their face, the New Orleans Aints, bro. What we doing right here, Crooked?
Well, they ain't gonna be beating us. That's all I can tell you right now. No, they ain't gonna be doing that shit to us. So their initials are NO, so that's a no for them.
Right. No, I like that, man. Then we got the Lions, bro, on Thanksgiving, man. What we doing, bro? And then they just to give you some perspective, they played on the 22nd, but I forgot who they played against, and they come back like 4 days later. They got to play us, bro. So I think this is what we can catch them. But what we doing?
That one is a loss, unfortunately. The Lions will get us on that one.
Damn. Then we go down there. I think we at home. I don't remember. We played them Jacksonville Jaguars, man. I got us actually losing this game, man. I think that. But I don't know. It's just in my bones. I don't feel it, man. What you got though, Crooked?
I thought I saw a picture of Tyler Sunshine cutting off his hair. Like he's got it short now.
Yeah.
So, and all his power goes with his hair. So I think that's a dub for us. I think that's a dub. Sunshine is going to be finding himself on some cloudy days this season.
Right. Then we got them Dolphins, bro. We got the Miami Dolphins over there, man. You see, I had to get the picture with the dolphin in the bear mouth, man. Bears like fish, man. We like salmon and dolphins and catfish and birds. Dolphins is right there. They're a delicacy to us Bears, man. So if we get us a dolphin, we ain't gonna turn no dolphin meat down. We gonna tear it up, man. So what we doing right here, Cricket?
Man, Dolphins are already in tank mode, my friend. They have no interest in trying to win this game. So
at all.
Bears go ahead and win that one and kind of help the Dolphins get that number 1 pick so that they desperately need.
We're going to help them with the pick. Absolutely. Then we coming down here to DJ Moore's back, bro. The DJ Moore revenge game and all that BS. But I already know my answer to this game, bro. I already have said it, but what you got us doing against the Bills, bro?
I hate to say it, but I do think Buffalo will get the best of us in this one. So that's an L on it for us there.
You all caught up, man. We got 2 more games left, man. We got them. We're going to be opening up some gifts, bro. We're going to be opening up some gifts on Christmas, y'all. Look, we sitting around. We got Bear versus Packers. We're going to get some cheese for Christmas, y'all. So I'm going to start with Mari, man. What are your thoughts on this game right here? Bears versus Packers, Christmas Day, bro. What we doing, man?
Listen, this is in Soldier Field, Chicago on Christmas Day. If we do not win this game, hell is going to break loose in Chicago, so they have no choice but to win this game. They have to. I agree with you guys, as you said earlier on the pod, man. We're sweeping the Packers this year. This is, you know what I'm saying? I think the Packers are going to be 4th in the division this year. I think, you know what I'm saying, add another to the tally, their ass. We're going to win this game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout necessarily. I think Michael Parsons will be at full swing. like at this point or whatever. But I think this is right now when we're playing for like, okay, yeah, we need the number 1 seed. So we gotta do you dirty.
Bobby, what you got for us, Bobby?
I'm gonna go with Mari. I believe we win this game. We still won earlier in the season on the road. They bitch, complain, and cry a little bit more all season long. And it's just like, bro, when you face competition and the competition owns you, you get in your own way. So I think that the Green Bay Packers might come back trying to feel hot again, and we have another crazy finish to add to the rivalry. That's just how I'm looking at this Christmas game. We already gonna be hungover from Christmas Eve coming into Christmas, and then we're gonna be drunk starting the game off and finishing it off going crazy. I got us winning.
Man, Crooked, what we doing, man?
Man, that sounds like so much fucking fun, man. I want to join that party, but man, those refs like to do us dirty and stuff. And there's always that one game where, like, something just doesn't break our way with them. I believe the reports came out that Green Bay was one of the least penalized teams, and we were one of the most penalized teams in the last 4 years.
With those bear facts, the bear tax, it was a bear tax, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, I as much as I want to say we beat and we sweep Green Bay, I just don't think it happens this season, and I think we trade victories at opponents' homes. So I do think they spoil our Christmas there, unfortunately. And I hope I'm wrong. Dear God, I hope I'm wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if they spoil our Christmas there. If they win this.
DJ, what you got for us on Christmas Day, man? We lose to the winning, see?
I got the Bears winning.
You got the Bears winning. Okay. We got, I think it's one more game right here, man. And I think that game again. 2 more. Who we got?
Lions,
Minnesota and Detroit.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Or Detroit, Minnesota. Yeah.
Yep. Lions, Vikings.
Did I go over Detroit already?
This will be our second matchup against them.
Okay. I thought, damn. Okay, I must have skipped over that. Oh, I had it in the wrong spot. That's my fault. Yeah, I had it in the wrong spot. So go ahead, Bobby, since you cooked it over. Yeah, I had switched it around. My bad, y'all.
I think this is the game that we lose versus Detroit. I picked them winning the earlier one. I pick us losing this one in a close one.
Okay, losing. Let me see. But I think we win against Green Bay. I think we lose against Detroit. So I got my tally down. So Mark, what we doing right here, bro?
You know, we're at home. I think we're taking care of home field so far, but I can see us losing this game in a tight one. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Detroit is anything to scoff at. I have Detroit being second or third in the division, depending on how Minnesota gets their act together. But right now, I have them at second. I think they win this one, not to for the division, but I think to secure a wild card spot at this point and to get into that 7 or 6 range and whatnot. I think we lose this game.
Cricket, what you doing, man? What we doing? We winning or losing, big dog?
We're splitting with Detroit and Green Bay. So we lost the first one. I had them losing the first one. We're going to win this one here. So we're getting our lick back, and we're getting we're beating Detroit.
DJ, we winning or losing, bro?
You muted.
You muted, see?
My bad. Yeah, I said I got the Bears losing this one.
Okay. We're going to finish it out with the Bears versus Vikings round 2, man. We're going to start off with CJ since I ended with him. See what we doing right here, man. I think we win this game.
Yeah, this game I got the Bears winning.
Crooked, what we doing, Crooked?
We're sweeping the Vikings. So we're going to sweep them on out. Get into the playoffs on a good note, winning back-to-back.
Mari, what we doing?
I think at this point, I have the Bears at 13-3. I think we lose this game, not because we're not as talented as them, but I think Tyson Bagent is starting. We already got the number 1 seed locked up, and we're just like, hey, go out there, man. Tyson, put some film out there, man, so we can send your ass to somewhere next year, man. So you might play for Minnesota next year, so get to know Kevin O'Connell, man. You go out there, dap up your future teammates, man. You go have fun out there, man. So I can see this as a loss.
All right, Bobby ended, man. What we got?
I got us winning this game. we will enter this game according to my tally 11-6. I think they go out there and play their starters, and we ultimately win this game, sweeping the Green Bay Packers and the Vikings this season to end the season with a record of 12-6.
Let's get to it, man. Let's add them up, man. I got us going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I get that right? 1, 2, 3,
Sounds about
4,
right.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got us going 12-5. 12-5.
So that means
I missed a game.
No, it's
I counted wrong.
Yeah, you got
That's me. Why y'all ain't stop me?
It's 18 weeks. 18 weeks, 17 games.
It's coming. The 18 game coming. I'm just doing something.
Yeah.
For the future.
I was right last year predicting us 11-6, man. So we win one more extra game and we take one more extra loss. So 12-5, man. What you got us going, Cricket?
Oh, I see.
I had us at 11-6.
11-6. Because I got to remember these during. Bobby, what you have us 11-6 again, Bobby?
No. 12-5.
12-5. Mari, what you got us?
I say 13-4.
Okay, I'm writing y'all names down. Bobby, Mari. What'd you say, Mari?
13-4.
13-4. CJ, what you got us going, man?
12-5.
CJ with the 12-5, man. All right, with that being said, that will conclude our CNG podcast annual schedule and pickle podcast along with the guests. Bobby from the NFL Central, Chicago Bears Central. Then we got Crooked Commit from Chicago Clubhouse podcast and Nerd pulled up. Then we got, of course, Mari, the young boy of the CNG podcast, is going to be with us all year, post-game, pre-game show. You know what it is. Then we got the CNG of the podcast. CJ pulled up, and OG Allen is with us in spirit. We know what OG is doing. So it's going to be interesting to see what he says about these wins, man, when we do talk to him. So with that being said, I'm going to give our final thoughts. We're going to go around the beam real quick. I'm going to start with Bobby. Bobby, give me your final thoughts of the season, man, going into OTAs and all that good stuff before we get up out of here, Bobby.
Heading into OTAs, I just want these guys to go out there and just continue to build off what we already started. We know that 2025 is no longer here. It's time to go out here and focus on 2026. We got some new guys coming in, but we still have that foundation already built with the trenches. Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson come out here, and I'm expecting that we hear a lot of good things for these young players. That's one thing I always talked about when it came to the team. That we need a team for order us to have sustained stability. There needs to be consistent development of young players on cheap contracts because we're about to pay Caleb Williams, and I would imagine if he has a huge season, they're gonna pay him after this season so they can still have those 2-year locks up but still take advantage of the market. So let's get ready. It's gonna be a fun season, and y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and that like button for my fellas on CNG, man. It's always a pleasure doing this work with y'all, man.
For sure. You heard him. Crooked Commish, man. What you got for us? Give me your final thoughts, man, on this upcoming season and heading to OTAs, man. What we got? And tell the people they can find again.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again also for having me jump on here, even though, like I said, it was late. But I appreciate the time, and we'll kick it again on TikTok. But I am definitely, you can find, like I said, us on Chicago Clubhouse Network, on YouTube, and on Facebook, Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights, 8 Central. But as far as the rookie mini camps, I'm eager and excited to see these guys, get immersed inside this playbook, and Ben Johnson really get their grips on these guys and, kind of get them learning and stuff. So, and seeing what their talents are and see how they adapt to this playbook and kind of how they soak it up and take it in. So I'm eager about that, and eager for the rest of the guys to get in there and kind of get into this playbook and stuff. So really excited about that. Really looking forward to the rookies and seeing what these guys can do and taking the next step forward. Let's go.
Let's go. So Mario, give me your final thoughts, bro. Expectations of the season, and what's your thoughts on everything going into OTAs, Mario? What you got, bro?
Okay. Like I said at the beginning of the program, man, there's big homies and there's little homies. We're not the Giants. We're not nobody like that. We're not pretenders. We didn't go out and get a coach that won somewhere else. and expect him to come around and change our program. We're a proven product. We're a team that produces. We have a quarterback that produces at every level that he's played at, man. I think this season coming up, man, this is where we show the NFL that we're big homies, that we're not your Giants, we're not your Jets, we're not your Saints. We're a real team. We're a for real team with championship expectations, man. We're not hanging on to the past like these other teams, man, like with Green Bay or like minor success like the Lions, man. This is a real storied franchise, and we're going to go out there and prove it. We got a quarterback that's on an MVP campaign, that's trying to get that big money, that's going out there into the world to prove something to people. You know what I'm saying? I think this is going to be a fun and exciting season, man. And 13-4 is my expectation. Hold me to it. I think we're going to be better than a lot of teams, man. We're not going to the basements with teams like the Giants, man.
Man, well said, man. CJ, you want to give me your final thoughts, and I'm gonna go after you real quick, man.
Yeah, man. It all depends on what the Bears defense gonna look like. I think that's the biggest Achilles heel for the Bears this upcoming season, is how that defense gonna look. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, how the defense is gonna come out and play game after game.
Yeah. Well said, CJ. And I'm going to end it, man, and I'm going to say my final thoughts going to this season, man, in OTAs. I'm going to say this, man. I think I'm coming around to whatever the defense is going to be, they're going to be good. I don't think we necessarily got to have a name or a guy that's going to just be this person on the defensive side of the ball in the front four. I just think we just need a bunch of guys that know how to play together, that know how to the fundamentals, that know how to tackle, that know how to execute and get off the field on third down. I think, we can build this team and we can build this defense. We can just build it. Just get some guys, man. We don't need names every single year. We just got to get some guys. And based off the injury history of the Chicago Bears, the next man up. We proved that last year. And I think you can put that in your suitcase and pack that up as far as a team that can win with next man up. And there's really nothing wrong with them. You can just win with guys that just coming in to play every week. I think that says something about your DNA, your culture as your team. And I also think that Caleb Williams is going to be on the MVP type of year this season. But I think he's going to be more dialed in the throwing to the ball to the flat. I think he's going to be more dialed in making a running ball. I think he's going to hold himself accountable more. I think his teammates are going to be right behind him and holding themselves accountable. I think he takes a step in leadership, and I think he takes a step in his accuracy with the football. And I think he takes a step with him actually running with the football as far as just getting those 5-6 yards and getting out of bounds. I picked us to go 12-5. I got us winning the division again, and I got us at the end of the season. I think we're going to be in contention for the Super Bowl NFC Championship game. Whoever that may be, I don't know. I'm G Walker in the CNC podcast. That's Crooked Kamish. That's Maury. That's Bobby from Chicago Bear Central, NFL Central. That's CJ with the CNG podcast, man. We will be back maybe with an OTA episode, and we tap in, man. Make sure you guys follow the Chicago Clubhouse Network podcast on Facebook and YouTube, and make sure you guys are following Bobby on Chicago Bear Central over there with Hayes, but also make sure you follow Bobby on NFL Central over there with his homie, and they over there kicking ass and doing the NFL show as well. I'm out of here, man. Appreciate you guys for tapping in and pulling up. And shout out to everybody that pulled up in the chat. Daveen, Crooked was in here. Shy was in here, man. Who else was in the chat today? Dave, what up, David, on TikTok? That's our guy. And RG pulled up, of course. So appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us for the past 4 seasons. We're going to continue to keep better, getting better, man. Networking and bringing people in that want to talk ball with us, man. We out of here. Better now. Peace.